It's your boy Guru in the house, back with another bang on video where, ladies and gentlemen, we are fighting as an Arsenal fan to actually be excited about Arsenal games. Of course, I was excited about the draws, but of course, we've got Benfica. Yes, it's going to be a big month coming up, the big months coming up, especially the January one, the transfer window one, which will suggest our future in the Premier League. Will we be relegated, or rather, what half of the table are we actually looking ourselves in? Everything will be discussed in this video, and of course we are going to talk about a new striker that Arsenal and Arteta are eyeing in January. So stay tuned and watch the video till the end, and make sure you subscribe if you seek daily Arsenal content like this, man. Cheers. And please let me know. I'm actually trying to change the timings of my streaming. It should be 5:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, I think, because that suits a lot of priorities. I think that will settle a lot of problems as well. So with that being said, let's jump into the first news. Now, Arsenal have received 6 Premier League red cards since Mikel Arteta's first game in charge in December 2019. Double that of any other side in his team. In this time, sorry. And only Fernandinho has received more Premier League red cards. Fernandinho has received 4 red cards than Granit Xhaka, who has received 3 since Granit Xhaka's arrival in 2016. Oh my God. Xhaka is here to break records, man. Only the wrong ones. But moving on, let's talk about more stuff. Well, Mikel Arteta, it looks like he is, according to Odds Changer, is now the new favourite to be the first Premier League manager to leave this season at 7/4. Now, he started the season at 50/1 in this market. Right now, it looks ecstatic. It looks devastatingly. I don't believe the odds, but that's okay. And Arsenal have never lost 5 consecutive league games at home. They might. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. But the first person to come up to Twitter and actually apologize to the fans with a post was Gabriel Magalhaes. Now he tweeted out, "Sorry fans, we will get you out of this situation. We need you." I mean, where is Aubameyang? There's no post from Aubameyang or where is Hector Bellerin when you need him, man? There isn't. Those people don't come in when you need them. This is the time when you come up with some words, some sort of consolations. Of course, there are trolls, anything, but there are some good people who watch your football, man, who support you, man. At least come out and support that. I mean, help us cope with this situation. At least the players should take all responsibilities, which I don't think they do it on the pitch or out of it. I don't think so. But moving on, Arteta opened up about the game against Southampton. He was asked whether will he make any more changes to his lineup, or will we actually see Willian again. He says, "Well, we have 3 big games this week and we'll see how everybody is. We have some suspensions and we have some injuries that we picked up last week and maybe today as well. We will see who is available for Wednesday." So yes, Mikel Arteta believes that, I believe that there are definitely going to be some changes. Of course, there's a watch along for the game, so stay tuned for that as well. Alan Smith says, "We might have reached a point now when Mikel Arteta might be thinking very carefully about his Arsenal starting 11. Too many senior players are letting him down. Too many players appear to lack the desire and hunger for what is turning into a long, cold winter." Well, Ian Wright opens up about Emiliano Martinez. Ian Wright says, "I was devastated to see him leave Arsenal, but he wants to be Argentinian number 1. When you look at what he's done for Villa up until this point, he's got 5 clean sheets. He's just a very, very good goalkeeper." Of course, there's no doubt in my mind about Emiliano Martinez. Ever it would be. But moving on, well, it looks like Southampton have never won away in the league at Arsenal since 1987. It looks like we are about to break that thing, and I'm not feeling proud about it. But moving on, well, talking about more stuff, Arsenal's XG against Burnley was 2.06 and Burnley's was 1.3. Now, excluding the Old Trafford penalty win against Manchester United, since the Sheffield game, we have 8.31 XG and scored 1 goal. Our finishing is as bad as our creativity, and I completely agree with that. Also, Hector Bellerin has picked up as many yellow cards as he has made foul throws this season. 5 yellow cards and out of the next game for sure. So Sam J. Dean comes up with a piece of his on the Telegraph. He says, "In the last year or so, Arsenal have sacked their head coach. hired a new head coach, endured a global pandemic, imposed contentious pay cuts on their players, finished 8th in the league season, won the FA Cup, made 55 redundancies, overhauled their entire scouting strategy, parted ways with their head of football, promoted a new head coach to the position of manager, signed Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang to an enormous new contract, said farewell to their lead contract negotiator, and suffered their worst start to a season in 39 years. And that is just the last 13 months. Go back a little further, and we can include Granit Xhaka being stripped of the captaincy because of the whole, the whole situation with Crystal Palace, and previous captain Laurent Koscielny refusing to go on club's pre-season tour. A lot of things. The carjacking incident with Ozil and Sead Kolasinac. Nothing is what you can expect Arsenal to go through. Also, Amy Lawrence writes her piece. Amy Lawrence writes a piece about her in Athletic.com. She says, surely Mikel Arteta must start backing some different horses. Too many of these are running a terrible race, and I completely agree with that. Also, if you don't know, if you've been living in Mars, and if you don't know that Arsenal's next game is supposedly in the Europa League round of 32 is Benfica. Yes, we play Benfica SL. Yes, we are going to play Benfica in the round of 32. It's going to be tough, but let's see. Also, I had conducted a poll about, I think a couple of days ago. Arsenal are considering of selling Granit Xhaka if a suitable offer comes their way. The big question was, should we actually sell the captain Swiss? 85% of it, 281 votes, no problem, but 85% of you said, yes, sell him. You know what? I'm also of the same opinion. Well, IG just joined the Xhaka out brigade. Of course, there's one more brigade that I have self-volunteered for is Hector Bellerin out brigade as well. And also, Kevin Palmer tweets out, London has been moved into Tier 3, so no fans at football stadiums in the capital for the foreseeable future. I'd suggest this position is unlikely to change until February at earliest. Now, this is good because up until February, I think we would not have fans to boo the team, and now the team can actually concentrate on. I'm just joking. You know, they deserve all the criticisms for all the shit that they're doing on the pitch. But also, talking about more stuff, Arsenal are struggling. Dr. Rajpal Brar comes up with his news about Gabriel Martinelli nearing his first team action. Yes, he said, he actually put up a video about it. Go check him out on YouTube. That he has actually put up that Gabriel Martinelli is nearing his return for the first team football. And let's talk about Arsenal's record in Emirates versus Highbury. You can see 272 games played, now equal games played at the Emirates. The games won are more at the Emirates compared to Highbury. Games drawn, less. Games lost is same. This is epic. This is really epic. Goals scored are more at Emirates, and goals conceded are also slightly more at the Emirates. So this is what the record about Emirates and Highbury is all about, which I thought you guys might be interested in. And let's talk about Olivier Giroud for the moment, because former Leeds player Noel Whelan thinks Olivier Giroud would be a wonderful signing for Leeds United. He says, I think we would really thrive with a player like Giroud who is dominating the air. We saw how dangerous he was for Chelsea, and when he goes abroad and plays for France, and he nearly was available, but Franck kept him on, and he's probably thinking what a good job he did keeping him on. But that kind of physicality they need. Also, Mesut Ozil has escaped a driving ban after being caught at 97 miles per hour on a motorway. Yes, he has been given a £1,000 fine and 6 points on his driving license and been ordered to pay £100 in costs and £100 in court surcharge. I don't know what's happening. I really don't know what's happening at the club right now. I really don't. And yeah, anyways, so let's talk about. Okay, I would have gone for it, but David Onstein says Saliba's preference is to stay in the UK if he is to leave Arsenal on loan next month. He would rather go to a club which is actually not a foreign club but a club in UK, which is what Arsenal were seeking themselves for the youngster. Also, Arsenal and Everton are looking for a new attacking asset for this winter, and they have set their sights on Reims forward Boulaye Dia. Only Kylian Mbappe has scored more goals than Dia in Ligue 1 this season. Now, I'll tell you what this is a new striker. His name is Boulaye Dia, plays for Stade Reims. So if you talk about him, he is the second highest goal scorer in French Ligue 1. If you check out the stats, Boulaye has 8 goals for Reims. Kylian Mbappe has 10. Okay, and the games that they play, let's check the table. If you go and check out Reims are 19th. They played 14 games. The lad has scored 8 goals, and they're in relegation already. Well, who cares about it? But yes, they're in relegation battle right now. But this guy is shining, and Arsenal and Everton have their eye on this marksman. Let me know what you guys think about it. Of course, it is coming from Alexis Bernard, so do not believe it 100% at all. Don't believe it at all if you can. But yeah, this is a news. One of the rumors. We just have to see if we can get it from some other sources as well. If they can pick it up, is there some reality or not? We'll come to know in the future. So these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views, news, and everything about Arsenal comes back from every single day twice. So what you got to do is subscribe and hit that bell icon. I will see you in the next one. And do not forget, tomorrow live will be at an earlier time. Of course, I will be scheduling it very early. So there's a change coming in, and I'm actually trying to get in some different type of content for you guys as well. Cheers! I will see you in the next one.